Hello, everyone. Welcome back to We Know What You Like. I'm Lucia, and today on the channel we are starting season 2 of Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. This one is actually episode 0, Guardian Fitz. Okay, I'm excited. I last saw Mushoku Tensei a year ago at this point with the OVA, the Eris the Goblin Slayer episode. And yeah, it's been a year and some change since I last saw this show. So let me see what I can remember. So our guy Rudy, he was like 34 well, his name wasn't Rudy, but in his original life. But in his original life, he was a 34-year-old recluse. Through the power of bullying, he became said recluse and did not want to leave his house. For some odd reason or another, he stepped outside his house one day, and he happened to, save someone from being killed or hit by a bus, and then he got hit by the bus, and then he died. But instead of dying, his soul was then transported to another world and then put into a new baby. And my question was, what happened to that soul of that baby? Did it go into his place and then died, or did it get reborn in another life? But because he was put into this world, there's his, like, it's different for him. Like, that one dragon dude, he's like, oh, I don't know you. We weren't supposed to meet here, because remember when he met the dragon dude with Eris, he's like, oh, this isn't supposed to be like that. So there's that. But we ended last season with Eris cutting her hair and, going on her own because her parents, they finally got to the mainland or whatever, and they're like, wait, where's everyone? Rudy and his dad have reunited. I still don't like that man. Nothing you can say to me can convince me to be like, it's okay for what he did. Literally cheated on his wife with her maid. And it's not like she was holding out. No, they were bumping uglies every single day of the week. His wife and him. But she's still missing. And we saw her in the last episode trapped in that dungeon thing. And, all these parties are being reunited, but not the mom. And I was like, go find her. And then we also at the end of the episode had, I can never say her name, but I remember calling her, I think it was like Selfie or something like that. We also had her, she went to the school, I believe, and I think she had different colored hair. Or maybe it's just the trailer that I saw. I can't quite remember, because again, it's been a year since I saw the show. But I hope you liked my jarred rambling of what I remember. What else I remember is, the power system. Rudy's actually really good at it, and the sound design on the show is actually really impeccable, and I'm super excited to be here. Now, if you're watching this episode and you're like, how come, the episode is a separate link? Well, because when I was editing the first season, I got taken down a lot. Like a lot, guys. So, pin comment for the reaction highlight. But also, on Patreon, you can have the uncut. That's something different that we didn't have for season 1, unfortunately. But season 2, we will start the uncuts. You just have to you just have to time your copy. I'm watching this in Crunchyroll. With my reaction, it's super easy. It's like a 3, 2, 1 sort of countdown, and yeah, it's super easy. You just have to do that. And, when you're done with reaction, come back to the YouTube video, this, and you can hear my end thoughts. But yeah, without further ado, let's start right now. Alright, so before my camera dies, let me just say this. I actually thought this was really cool that we started this episode as an episode 0, starting with Selfie in terms of how she, how she got to be at her current location, like, from what happened to her after the blow up, And she literally, on the freaking forehead again, like I said in the intro, gave me mad Hercules vibes, if you don't know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the Hercules movie, the Disney one. Because sometimes he's like, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Let me just, oh shit, I'm about to die. I really like this episode. Looking forward to the next one. Bye.